Hello everyone, today is day 14 of the speaking challenge. Yesterday I didn't make my video because I was waiting for other participants' questions, but unfortunately I haven't gotten any new questions since yesterday, only from Danuta, Marie, Natalia, Sophie, and Sarah. So maybe other guys will make these or will send or will share their questions with us as soon as it's possible, because it's really interesting to answer your questions. Jonathan, Vincent, Marina, I really James, and I really worried to forget someone. So, and I decided to answer two questions of each participants. Um, so, first, the questions I have received from Danuta, and she asks, "What place would you like to go on holiday?" I would like to go in many or to many different places in our world. So, but I definitely know that next time I would like to visit Israel, such cities like Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, and also I would like to visit Jordan and that ancient cave town which called Petra, which is located in desert. I'm pretty sure it could be it would be very breathtaking and unforgettable experience. And question number 2, do you believe in God? And if so, how does it help me? Yes, I do believe in God, or I would say I believe in something like in high or like in higher consciousness, something like that. I don't know. At least I prefer to believe, and of course it helps me in life, especially in the most difficult situations of my life, when it seems that there is no hope for uh, for the best things. And every time when I pray, or every time when I go to church or cathedral, I feel or I get some relief, and it makes my faith or my inner belief in good much stronger, and it helps me to be a good person, I believe, a right person. So, and Sarah's questions, she asks, what place should one visit when visiting your country? Well, I am from Kazakhstan. This is post-USSR country, which is located in Central Asia. And I definitely can recommend visiting Almaty, which is now known as South Capital, which symbols as apple. Mm, and sort of this apple is upward. It's a huge one, so we have something common with New York City in these terms. And there are lots of places in Almaty and in its suburbs. I mean, in its surroundings. And if I would recommend it for those people who really loves nature, because there are so many beautiful and stunning nature spots, which is really worthwhile to visit. For example, Chirin Canyon, then Big Almaty Lake, then ice rink or stadium. It's the biggest one, which is located in mountains, called Mideo. Then and Candy Lake, where people can see how trees grows right from the water, and it's really amazing. Actually, Kazakhstan is one of the beautiful countries in the world, which is located inland. So, and if someone decided to go to Kazakhstan, so feel free to ask me some questions, because I can explain you or recommend you where you would go, or which place are must see, how to say, must see, or yeah, must see for visiting. Okay, and next question. Sarah asks, can you recommend a movie or a TV show or a podcast for people who want to learn your language? There are so many interesting movies that I would recommend watching. I mean, Russian movies that I would recommend watching. Such movies that that isn't or aren't such popular, like The War and the World or Anna Karenina, for example. It's more about art house, it's more about modern art, and it's just, I don't know, I can't explain, but it's really can take your heart if you would understand it in Russian. But my two favorite movies are Graffiti and the next one, Down House. It's a contemporary interpretation of that novel Idiot, written by Dostoevsky, but it's really nice one. So what else? For those who really want to achieve like fluent level in Russian, I would recommend watching a channel called Be Fluent with Russian. Yeah, it's a really nice channel, and every time when I watch that guy's, his name is Fedor, I mean the author of that channel, and every time when I see Fedor's videos, it makes me feel just, I don't know, just happy. He's so positive, and he really explains he really explains, how to say, he explains very good different Russian tricky rules. So next questions. Natalia asks, what are your favorite TED Talk? One of the best I have found recently, it's really worthwhile to watch, I would recommend it for everyone, is the speech made by Diana Nyad. I'm sorry for maybe I didn't pronounce it well. That called Never Ever Give Up. So Diana in her speech talks about her experience of swimming across the open Atlantic Ocean from Cuba to Florida, I guess in Miami, Key West. So, and you know, every time when I watch her speech, I just can feel it. I don't know, even though it's just a screen, right? It's not a lively speech. It's just a video, but I really can feel her inner core. Really, she's so bold. She's so strong person, and I don't know, every time when I feel her speech, I feel like I really can overcome any obstacles and, how to say, any problem. So, and I think she's really one of those people who can give us more in-depth belief in ourselves and in really good things. And I would like to just to repeat or to quote or to quote her words, which are keep in here. So she said, find your way. And another one, never ever give up. Never ever give up. Yeah. So the next one, how did I improve my listening skills? How did I improve my listening skills? I don't know. Now I can say it's very simple because I'd been watching different cartoons and movies for a long time, and then I tried to, as much as I can, listen to short podcasts and then make some notes of what I could hear. And this practice tremendously helped me to improve my listening skills, especially especially British British English speaking, if I can say that. So for Natalia and for other participants, I would also recommend watching the movie. It's really one of my favorite because it's a British movie called A Street Cat Named Bob. Actually, it's a true story. This movie made or based on a true story, really heart-taking, very amazing, very positive, very motivating. And you know, and that British, how to say, English or accent that I heard while watching this movie was so simple to understand. It's not difficult, so just how to say, find couple of hours to watch this movie. It's really worthwhile. Okay, next questions from Marie. Marie asks, what's the most surprising custom or culture that you have ever seen or experienced abroad and that you would like to bring to your country? Okay, the most surprising tradition that I have ever seen was in Thailand. There are, how to say, Thai Thai people, or to say correctly, Thai car drivers or motor, how to say, who drives motorbikes? Motorists. Motorists, they never beep in their vehicles' horns. So, and they only do that when they want to greet their spirits or they want to gratitude them. And it's really quiet on the road, you know. So I wish this tradition would be or could be implemented here in Kazakhstan, just to make our drivers and um, okay, and motorists more patient while they drive in their car or when they sitting behind the wheels. And the next question, what's the most bizarre food but worth trying to eat for foreigners in your country? It's very interesting. I live in Kazakhstan, so the majority of population here is Kazakh people, and they have this tradition, which I guess is more about like nomadic legacy from the ancient time. They eat horses. Yeah, that's true. I know it can sound very barbaric, but they eat horses, and they put some special pieces of horses in a meal which called bespar mak. So actually, Russians do not cook horses. So I'm Russian, and we eat like traditional meats and fish and chicken. Okay, and Sophie's questions. Number 1, what do you prefer to do, reading books, watching movies? I like different ways to learn English. Mm, I feel, I don't know, yeah, I feel that the more I practice, whether it's reading or watching movies, videos, the more I want to keep practicing, mm, keep practicing, and not only practicing, but to make this practice a little bit difficult, you know, mm, by discovering or researching, how to say, more profound subjects and materials. And it's really when I read or when I watch a movie or videos and I can understand what um, what it all about. It's, how to say, it motivates me so much motivates me. And the next question: what books would you prefer to read or on your target language? Once you had read in your native language, or instead you have never read in your native language? To say honestly, I never thought about this question. I don't know. I think it mostly depends on the subjects or topic again. If the material seems to me interesting, it doesn't matter for me if I had read it in Russian before or I hadn't. So, but here is very interesting thing. I really would like to read The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov in English first and then in Russian. And this is it for today. I'm sorry for such a long video, and again, I just can't, there is not much time to talk about my word of the day, and I think I'll talk about it in my next video. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day everyone, and bye bye.